The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, hello, and good morning to everybody, especially in the U.S. I know a lot of people woke up pretty early for this, especially if you're on the West Coast. It might be 5 a.m. right now. If you're on the East Coast, 8:01. I see you got the SqueezeMobi team here. It's myself, your host today, Enrique Becco, and also we have Neil Bosley on the line. So I want to welcome.
Enjoying the morning, you early risers.
Ross from the Caribbean. Good morning. Let me see where everyone is here. Where you guys are all from. Buenos dias, Jordan. Bill is yawning.
Michigan,
Canada.
Hawaii, Alabama. Wow, it's going crazy. London.
Yeah, there's.
Hey, welcome. Whoever that was. I missed your name. Sorry.
We can't even keep up with all the comments there. So, way too many. So we're gonna do about maybe 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna get right into the presentation that we have here. The first thing that I want to ask is, number 1, who knows SqueezeMobi and who is new? Give me a yes or a no. Give me a yes or a no, just so I know what to kind of expect, if I should introduce myself. If not,
all the yeses.
Okay. We got a little bit of a mix.
A few no's. Yeah, there's a few no's. Just before we get started, can you do that thing with your page, because the GoToWebinar panel is covering up the. Yeah,
I know it's on the mobilizer. I want to keep that a secret. I don't want to demo that yet. So.
You're such a tease. He's such a tease, guys.
I am a little bit of a tease. I'm doing it on purpose. You see that blue box there? There is that directory right underneath. So I'm teasing you, and I'll only uncover it once I get to that portion, okay? Of the presentation. Is that a deal?
That's good to me. Matt, I don't know what we can do about the volume, guy. If you're on the lowest volume, but it's still really loud, I don't know. Sorry.
So let's give it a. So that everyone gets everything. Everyone is getting everything. And there is a ton of people, I think around probably 500, maybe 600 are going to be on this call. So apologies if we don't get to your questions. We have figured out a way to handle that, and we're going to let you know about that towards the end of the call, just so everyone is taken care of. We're really big on customer service, so that's one thing that we do want to make sure is taken care of. All right, so let's get right into it. It's about 5 past the hour. We are recording this, and I will let you know how to get in on the recording and all the things that we cooked up for you. So let's get into this presentation. All right. Once again, Enrique Becco here, your host for today, as well as Neil Bosley. We're going to be hosting this. We're from the SqueezeMobi team, and we have also Avi, Abigail, and Javar who are going to be helping out. If you have any questions, like I said, there's a ton of people here, so apologies if we can't get to your question. We're going to try to take care of you as best as we can. We're presenting today WPMobi Niche Rater, and what this training is going to show you is how you can take directories, integrate them into your business, and build passive income. The best thing about these is that once you build one of these up, for any niche, any city, anywhere you want, you just get the recurring passive income. And I'll get a little more into that, a little bit more about outsourcing things and things like that. So are you ready? Give me a big yes. Are you ready? All right, I'm excited. I'm excited. My heart's pumping, so I hope yours is too.
Because we're not going to get started till everybody has said yes. So come on.
All right, let's start counting those, okay?
Who's going to do the counting? Right?
Neil.
Count all of those. And let me just apologize quickly. Guys, if we don't get specifically to your question and answer in the chat, it's going absolutely ballistic, even right now, okay? So just please bear with us. Hi, Ken. It's good to have you here.
All right, so we have about 314.5 yeses, so we need 92 more.
100 another 120. It looks like John's ready.
First thing I'm going to ask everybody, who is not doing as well in their offline marketing business as they would like? Tell me. Who is, and I see a lot of me's. I see a lot of me's. Why is that? Give me some feedback. Why? Why are you not doing as well in your offline business? Is it harder to get those clients than people make it out to be? Is that one of those things that it's you get these gurus that get on these mics and they're talking about, oh, it's you just got to do this, you just got to do this. And it turns out to
lazy.
Yeah, and it turns out to be just a tad bit harder. Or is it that you're getting those clients and suddenly you got a client for $300, you got excited, you're getting your first client, and wow, you have to put a lot more effort, a lot more work, all these follow-ups, all these things, all this management nightmare that just makes it a headache. And you know what I'm talking about. The funny thing about it is, especially the clients that pay you less, just the tip. The clients that pay you less are often going to demand a lot more than clients that pay you $5,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. All right, so I see a lot of people are having some problems, and I see a lot of feedback. I would read some of it off, but every time I look back before I could read something, it's gone because there's so much feedback. So there's a couple very interesting problems with local marketing, and there needs to be kind of this attitude shift, because if we don't have this attitude shift, then especially local businesses, they're going to become more and more distrustful of marketers who come in and try to redo their marketing. Why? Because people come in, and who does this? Who, when they just jump in, they feel that they get like nervous and they don't even know what's going on, so they start just maybe trying to sell something. And not that they're even trying to be pushy, but it just comes out the wrong way, and they don't end up consulting. They don't end up adding value. Instead, they just go in and they're trying to sell something. And on top of that, I wanted to ask you, who's gotten feedback from local businesses that local businesses have been approached, especially about SEO, or they've had bad experiences? Who's gotten that feedback? And I see yeses. Okay. And I see both. Yes, yes, yes. Because it's true. A lot of these businesses have had bad experience. And that makes it much harder for you because you're trying to offer, and I know we have had coaching clients, and we talk to all of you, and we get the feedback, and I know you are sincere. You are genuinely trying to help local businesses. Of course, you're going to try to make some money while at it, and the money is there. The opportunity is there. But the problem is these businesses are often very jaded already from the different experiences they've had. Why? Because people are going in there trying to sell them. They're trying to be too pushy, so they're already, it's autopilot. Oh, boom, another marketer. Boom, let's cut it. No, definitely not. Or they've been burned So they're like, definitely no, I'm not going in this. My word of mouth has been working out until this guy took all his money from me saying he's going to do all his SEO work and then didn't end up doing anything at all. So let's take another perspective. Let's take a step back, and I'm going to show you step by step how you can go in, get your foot in the door by providing a ton of value, giving away something for free. Something for free that's going to add value to these businesses while you build recurring income of up to $5,000 per directory by selling them these premium listings. But you're not being pushy. You're not selling it. It's a natural flow of the conversation. And I'll show you exactly how that works. And then naturally that also leads into different upsells, especially with mobile marketing, mobile websites, and social media as well, especially with Facebook. So I'll show you exactly how those kind of lead in together. Talk a little bit about outsourcing and the telemarketing operations that we've been deploying in the Philippines, and a little bit about that project, depending on also how much time we'll have to cover all of this, because I know we have a limited amount of time. We only have about 48 minutes left, so I won't, I wish I could be here for 10 hours and just let you just let you pick my brain on everything. But I'll try to give you as much as I can. And then at the end, I'm going to give you an amazing deal that if I did my job correctly today and you've learned a ton, then you'll have just no, you just won't be able to kind of say no to it. But before we get into that, let's do something fun. Neil, are you ready?
Yeah,
let's do
I'm
something
ready.
fun. We got a couple free copies of our WPMobi niche rater.
So we're going to need to know if you guys, the guys that I've selected, because this is only going to work if you're actually online right now in the webinar, okay?
Yep.
Oh, who wants it? Let us know. Big me.
There's too many people. There's whoa.
Oh, nobody wants it.
Okay. Wait,
that's
actually,
a surprise, look.
Nobody wants it at all?
Nobody wants it. Oh,
okay.
We should just keep
all right, cool. No free copies then. If 0 people want it, if we're not getting any.
Okay, well, let's try one, okay, and see what happens.
Let's see if this person's here.
JB Consulting, are you in the webinar? Are you with us?
JB Consulting.
Yeah. Andrew doesn't want it.
And if yes, put your PayPal email address in there. And don't pretend to be JB Consulting. Andrew, I know you're not JB Consulting.
Yeah, that doesn't ring. It doesn't sound like Janine.
All right. Well, okay.
And another call out for Janine one more time.
All right. Nope.
No.
She is not in here. All right. Next up.
Okay. I'm going to move up. So the next one is Steve, IV Solutions. You posted on page number 2, post number 76.
Steve says I'm here. All right, cool. Put your
Steve.
PayPal in there. Put your PayPal in there, Steve.
Not
your PayPal. Just any email that.
Not your PayPal. Yeah. I'm following
not your
what
PayPal.
you said.
Any email that we could create a review copy, and we'll do that right now.
I say congrats, Steve. Well done.
Karen.
We don't always pick men. With the first
Steve.
one we picked was a lady. She just didn't have to
Smith.
be here.
Hey, can you take that down? Can you take that down, Neil?
Abigail or Ravi or whoever.
Yeah. Try to take that down, please. And
oh, hang on a sec.
I'll put it in this chat. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, next one, and I'll take care of it. Okay.
You got it?
Yep. I got it. Just
okay. So you want to try one more?
Yep, let's do one more. So
Okay. Joseph J Mashweb. That's your handle on the forum.
all right, let's see.
Is that you, Joseph?
Joseph, are you? Yes. All right. Give us your give it to us. Give it to us then. Give us your email address. All right, I got it. And let's pick another one.
Joe,
I got it.
You got Joe?
Yep.
Deal with Joe. That'd be great.
Yep, I got it.
Cool. Joseph, where's Joseph's email?
Yep, he put it in there, and I just sent it to Avi and everyone, okay?
Okay.
So let's do one more. Let's do one last one.
Okay, we'll do
All right.
one more, and we've got Gordon Lee, post number 223.
All right, Gordon, are you here?
Are you here?
We're only giving you 10 seconds.
Sherm, I love it.
All right, no Gordon. All right. Who else? Who else? And it wasn't 4 men. The first one we picked was Janine.
Yeah.
But she wasn't here. Okay. Let's pick one more so I could get right into the session.
Okay, so one more is Max 2B67.
Max, you here?
Are you here, Max? Raise your hand. Give us your email.
All right.
Forget Max, Peter says.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Okay. Go on. Sorry. One more try. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to have to look a little harder. So, you guys are going to love this one because it's Kathy.
Kathy. What's her word form ID?
Jockabee. Post 431. If you're not here, Kathy, I'm going to be really disappointed.
Yep. 10, 9. Come on, Kathy. We got to get on with the program today. We got to get on with the program.
Went out with Max.
All right. Did you pick any other comments? Otherwise, I know who I'm going to pick.
Okay. You go ahead and pick one. I've
All
not
right.
had much luck.
All right. Karen. We're going to pick Karen. So throw us your email address in there.
Congrats, Karen.
I saw you put a couple good comments in there. So throw it in there, and we'll get on right with the session.
Andrew, we can't win, right?
All right. So who's ready to continue with this session?
Yeah, let's get on.
Who's ready?
Let us know if you're
Who's
ready.
Yep. So stay with me to the end, and I'm going to show you all of these good, crazy things, and plus a little bit of a demo that you're going to love as well. All right, so since I know there's a couple people that don't know us, and maybe even if you do, you haven't formally kind of been introduced to us, so I wanted to let you know a little bit more about our background and exactly kind of where we were. Both Avi and I, Avi's not live on this call. He's in the chat, but both Avi and I we lost our jobs. The economy was tough, and I know a lot of you as well. I've just gotten feedback from different people, and at least for me, when I lost my job at that time, I still look back at it, and I still think about kind of the position that I was in, especially emotionally. I mean, it's just one of the toughest things that you could go through. I was working my butt off for that, and then it's like, well, hey, we don't have headcount, we don't have it's just the economy, and so we went on to kind of do other things, launched the web design business, and it was tough. The beginning was tough, and if a lot of you are entrepreneurs and you know yourself how hard it is out there, it's not easy to figure everything out. Now, Avi's a lot more technical than me, and I'll tell you right up front, I did not know anything about it. I'm probably one of the least. Neil, you can kind of attest to this.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you a story that happened literally yesterday. Okay?
No.
Yeah. No, we told Enrique to get a cable so he can hook up directly to the hub, all right, in case anything happens with the Wi-Fi. So he plugs the cable in, and then we tell him to switch the Wi-Fi off, and Enrique disappears. So
all right, stop. I'm not letting you say anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Let me get back to this.
You're crazy.
But so as you can see, I like more of kind of the strategy and thinking about things, planning out the strategy. But anyways, I kind of found out that it's really not that hard. A lot of these things that I was originally afraid of, that I didn't want to kind of touch, I was like, oh, this is going to be too hard. It's not that bad. It's not that difficult if you kind of just have, number one, the right training. That's you get taught by someone that's non-technical, and that's why I do all the tutorials as well, because I want it coming from my perspective. But even though, we kind of combined Avi and I, scared, it was tough. It's like, hey, when are you going to make that money? We tried everything. Fiverr gigs. Avi was trying to find clients on Fiverr gigs. And I was almost, gave up. And that's when, going through all these methods, buying different types of products, trying this, trying that. And I packed it up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going back. I got this job actually in Europe, and now I'm in Germany right now, as well as Avi. Neil's in the UK. But Avi didn't give up, and I was still kind of helping him out with different things, which was really good. Why? Because we ended up managing to, number one, manage clients in the U.S. while we were basically here in Germany. But on top of that, Avi ended up coming here as well, and we learned how to serve these clients long distance, which actually which I'm gonna talk a little bit later about as well with regards. I'll touch a little bit on that telemarketing aspect, and we were fortunate enough to meet Neil. Neil, I know you have a ton of experience in web design and especially also mobile design. You were serving a lot of UK customers before
for a long time.
Yeah, before we kind of ended up fusing together. And so we wanted to re-engineer things, and right now we're still serving US and UK clients. Some big clients, for example, Genesis Capital, Synovus Financial. A couple interesting things that we're working on right now is, like I said, initiating those telemarketing operations in the Philippines. But the thing what would happen, we'd stumble upon struggling entrepreneurs and give them advice, and when we kind of went through it and then help them go step by step from all the experiences and all the mistakes that we made, we found it was much easier, and they got results much, much faster, which I was personally shocked. I was like, wait, you're implementing these things and getting these results that fast when it took me so long to do that? So when we kind of got to work for them, we were just, I don't want to say, but at some of the quality of some of the things that are put out, just appalled by some of the quality. And so we decided to take the things that we're using and give it back to the community at I guess you could say really good prices. Have had 9 products, 7 WSOs of the day, mobile marketing membership, 350 members, grossed over 350K since April. I don't want to tell these numbers to impress you or anything like that, but I just want to show you the process that we went through, that we're not these gurus here. We're just regular guys that just got maybe a little lucky and followed the right steps, took the right steps, and it worked. And that's why we kind of want to be here, and we want to show you what we went through and also what we kind of developed to use in our own business. And that's where this whole directory concept came from, is because clients, when you come in and you're trying to sell something right up front, it's tough. It is difficult. But if you now switch around and go in with something for free that adds value, that is going to show them results, now it changes up the angle a little bit. You're coming at it from a different angle, and it's much easier. So we created this WordPress mobile directory where potential clients can get free listings, so you can get your foot in the door, and then the conversation naturally leads into premium listings. And once again, from my technical background, I worked with Neil and Avi, so that when we developed this, we made sure that it's dead simple. So number one, WordPress. It's all in WordPress to make it really, really simple, really, really easy. That's the first thing. And number two, it's already pre-populated with dummy data. In this example, we're going to use Pensacola, Florida. This can be used for any niche, whether dentists, lawyers, car dealerships, plumbers, chiropractors, you name it, you can use it for any niche. Just swap the logo, swap in and out. But we wanted to pre-populate with that dummy data, so all people need to go in is the post, change it up, boom, you got a directory for your area, for your niche, and I'll show you exactly how that works. So, what are some of the features before we kind of go a little more into it? The custom logo, easy, swap in and out. Swap in and out. Tap to call, right up there as well. You could use the tap to call so that business owners can call you as well. Same thing. Tweet about the directory, the fan page, the directory fan page, the featured listing, available categories that you could just click on and the drop down goes down, and available categories as buttons on the bottom. And I'll show you all of this once I then go on and hide. But a couple more things. What about the specific business listings? The Google Map integration, that you don't have to do anything. You just put in an address and it auto integrates with everything. On top of that, you can link to dedicated posts, tap to call to the business, like the business via Facebook, premium listing, coupons, and it probably makes your head spin. But the great thing is it's so easy, and it just takes a couple steps, and all of this is set up for every single business because these features are already integrated in there. All right, so let's get into it, and let me tell you more about these free listings.
So can you guys see how cool these features are? Seriously. Because we know that other guys have tried to produce like a WordPress-based mobile directory theme.
A ton of people.
And pretty much failed.
Yep.
What is it? What's a directory?
Yeah, Chris asked what's a directory. So let's take a step back. A directory is basically, for example, a restaurant directory. It just lists a whole bunch of restaurants under different categories. And why? What's so valuable about that? It's because it's centralized. You do, for example, Google search, and you do like restaurant, Italian restaurant, Memphis, Tennessee, and it's all over the place. You click on these links, you can't find anything. People want something centralized that's easy to look through, to just tap it, go through it, get those coupons. Makes it easy on customers. Did I explain it right, Neil? Does everyone understand what a directory is now? If someone doesn't understand a directory, please let me know. Please let me know, and I will explain it more. Otherwise, let's keep on going. So, free listings. Does everyone see the power of offering a free listing? Does everyone see the power of offering a free listing so you can get your foot in the door? Why? Because people have been approached, all these businesses have been approached so much, and everyone loves a free listing. So you go into this business, and all you do is you already pre-populated your directory, and I'll show you exactly how easy it is and dead simple it is to just pre-populate it with dummy data. So you have 25, 30, 40, 50 listings for your own city and your own niche. So you pre-populate it with all this data, and then say, hey, we have a bunch of restaurants here. For example, if it's for the restaurant niche, we have already 30, 40 restaurants in this directory. You could see, and you'd maybe throw in some competitors' names. And even if you didn't approach those competitors, it's okay because they could be in the directory without, them kind of agreeing. It's all public data on the internet. So we already have 30, 40 restaurants listed here, and we're letting the restaurants have completely free listings. We just wanted to get your information so that we could put you in our directory. And that's gonna, so we wanted to confirm, number one, your name, the name of your business, just exactly. And you already know all this stuff. This stuff is easy to find, but it gets your foot in the door. Your number, your address. Now, what does that naturally lead to? And let me show you. That leads to, right here, my mobilizer phone, where I pull it out when I'm talking to this business owner. I pull out my mobilizer phone, and I'm also demoing this directory and saying, hey, look how cool it is. Play around with it. He can kind of scroll up and down, go see these different buttons and different features. Oh, awesome! I like that. And what about this Five Sisters pizzeria? What is that? And what about when, let's say, we're talking to a Chinese restaurant? What about why is Panda Express and Shark Fin above Chinese Great Wall? Oh, really? So let me tell you about these premium listings. What are some of the advantages and some of the cool things of the premium listings? First thing, number one, and these are the features and benefits you want to drive home so that you can sell these businesses. And it's really easy. On a $99 a month basis, what restaurant doesn't have $100 a month in their marketing budget, additional in their marketing budget? Now, what are some of these features and benefits? For example, first thing, obviously, positioning. Panda Express and Shark Fin are both positioned higher, and people see them first. Same thing like with Google. You want to be first, second, third. You want to be up there on that first page at least, or above your competitors. Why? Because people usually click the first two, and then they don't go too much further than that. It's true. You know it yourself. You do it yourself. And don't tell me you don't. And so that's the first thing. Second thing, city map. So let's, for example, click on Panda Express. We go down here, and just by us putting, yourself putting this address here, it auto-integrates with this map. But this is only if they get that premium listing, that they get that people can look up concrete directions. Second, tap to call. We have this tap to call feature here. Why is that important? Especially for lawyers, for plumbers, chiropractors. That's essential. Why? Because they want to tap to call. They don't want to write down the number and then go back in their phone and then start typing the number up again. And maybe they got to take out their pen because they don't know where to write down the number. They're on the road. Obviously, it's a mobile directory, so they're they're searching it on their mobile phone. So why would they have kind of a pen and paper with them? It's complicated. That tap to call feature, you definitely want to drive it home with that tap to call feature. So easy, tap to call. The customer is looking for a lawyer. They hit it and they set the appointment right then and there. Coupons. On top of that, let's look up some of these coupons as well that are pretty cool with these. For example, we click on shark fin right here. We click on shark fin, we scroll down, and 50% on any hot soup, fancy hot soup during a cold day, but it expires December 31st. So integrated with coupons. And once you start getting traffic and people start getting to know about your directory, something we'll talk a little bit more in some of the advanced training sessions, then people are going to start going to the directory just to get these coupons and redeem these coupons. For example, it's a Friday night. I'm looking for some restaurants. I want a little bit of a deal, but I know my Pensacola restaurant directory always offers me good deals that I can't get by just going straight to this restaurant's website. So I'm going to look up and see what deals I like the best. Maybe I'm in the mood for Italian. Maybe I want Mexican today, but I want a little bit of a deal as well. So a couple other things. What about this Facebook like functionality? And I want to talk about a little bit the upsell potential as well. For example,
the upsell potential is incredible. When you get onto a premium listing, and don't forget, guys, you've gone in there to offer them a free service. And just through the natural progress of the conversation, you've now moved into the premium listing, which you can charge for. Okay? But this is designed in a way to give you even more upsell opportunities, because obviously we've built in additional features. So part of the premium listing is that we can now set up a like button that hooks straight up to your Facebook fan page. Oh, you haven't got a Facebook fan page? We can do that for you. Okay?
And
do you get this isn't just the directory. You're getting a whole arsenal of tools that you can upsell into other services.
Exactly.
But you are going into the business on the free part of the directory. So therefore, we get a lot of people asking, do you have scripts? Do you have this? Do you have anything that's going to help me break the ice? Well, what is better than an icebreaker where you're going in, giving something away for free?
Exactly.
Mahmood, just quickly, yep, so you've got two types of Facebook links and you've got a Twitter link, okay, so the Twitter link would link to your Twitter feed, okay, so that's your directory's Twitter account. The Facebook like function on the home page links to your Facebook fan page, okay, so people can like the directory's social presence as well as, so it's adding more social proof to you all the time as well as the clients.
And let me go into a little bit of the back end of this, because I see that we have about 20 minutes left. So I want to make sure everyone kind of sees just how easy all of this stuff is really kind of to edit. And I see a lot of people are having a ton of questions. I apologize. There's about 20 questions coming within every 2 seconds. But we have a way to take all of your Q&A as well, and I'll tell you about that towards the end of this call. You will love it. So let me show you exactly.
So just quickly, I love Dan's comment. You better own a mobile phone if you sell mobile. It does help, Dan, absolutely for sure. A decent smartphone is. Hey,
Dan, I'll admit I only have a landline.
He's lying, Dan, but he does have a BlackBerry. He does have a BlackBerry.
We only use landlines at SqueezeMobi. All right, let me show you exactly how to go in here. For example, I don't really like this color. What do you think? What do you think, everybody? Do you like this gray? Wouldn't it be nicer if it would match if they would match that red logo? Well, let's go into appearance. Let's go into settings. We drop down and choose a color, save, and let's just refresh here. And now we have this new color scheme, making it, ooh, everything is matching. All right, great. Now let's go in and let's say, for this Chinese restaurant, let's go in and let's edit it. Let's say, oh, Chinese Great Wall Restaurant. I'm gonna go to post right here, and I'm gonna go to post Chinese Great Wall Restaurant. Let's say, I'm changing this. I'm even changing this category. I'm gonna change all this to match my city. I'm in Memphis, and I want to change all of these to be barbecue restaurants instead of Chinese. So let's call it maybe, Memphis, hot barbecue restaurant. Get the hottest barbecue in Memphis. And that's in the description, but that's only for the premium listing. And I just changed the address. Let's say 12 First Street. And maybe the phone number a little bit as well. And let's say their website. Let's say it's memphisbarbecuerestaurant.com. And let's do, free ribs, 50% off our ribs. Come in and get your hot barbecue ribs today, and also get a free drink if you come before 7 p.m. For a happy hour, and it expires at the end of this year. That's all we do. All right, so now we update, and we go right here. Let's refresh, and let's go to Chinese. Oh, but Memphis Hot Barbecue, but we can't click on anything. We can't see the coupon. Well, that's easy to do. We just click on Premium right here, update as well once again, and let's check it out now. Let's see how it looks. Memphis Barbecue, all right, great. We tap into that. Now we have the tap to call that connects with the number. We have this Google Maps. We have this coupon here as well, and we have all of this functionality. And let's say we want to add, we want to change that category. Instead of Chinese, we want to obviously make it now. Let's make it barbecue. So all we have to do is just do that and change the slug and update, and that's it. Now we go back here, and we have barbecue instead of Chinese. Do you see how simple it is to kind of work with this? And that's just a couple of the things, but all you have to do is then change it, because we provide you with this dummy data for Pensacola, Florida. So all you just do is change it for the categories that you want and the posts that you want, and boom, within just a little bit of time, you have this whole new directory. And that's just some of the functionality. I haven't even gotten into a couple of the other things. So let me kind of go into that and talk about, for example, the integration with social media. Now, let me tell you, this is an advanced tactic. You don't need to implement this to get up to that $5,000 a month recurring income level. You do not need to, by any means, implement this integration with social media. But if we go down here, you can create, for example, there's Facebook updates, so a Facebook fan page for example, here maybe in Memphis, Memphis restaurants, a Facebook fan page, and then what do? You charge for a status update. For example, $100, $200 a day for a business to advertise on there once you start building that fan base and getting traffic there as well. And what about creating a Twitter account? Same thing, same concept. We want to integrate this with all types of social media so that you can take this even further past that $5,000 a month level. but that's only the advanced. That's only when you get to that advanced level. Otherwise, you just keep it simple. You just swap in a logo. You just swap in data for your own city, your own niche, and you're ready to go. You just hide these Facebook updates, and that's it. And you're ready to go. What about featured listings? So let's go up here as well, and we have this Five Sisters pizzeria. Now, you want to keep this reserved for the special customers because there's only one featured listing that's going to go on the front of the directory, and that's only for your best customer. It's going to be paying you $1,000 a month for that featured listing because they're going to get the most exposure, and they want to maybe give a really good deal on that coupon as well because they're going to be getting good amount of new customers to the restaurant. So keep that reserved for that special customer that you're going to be also working on mobile marketing packages, maybe a little bit more of an extended social media campaign because there's only one featured listing. What about those different color schemes? Now, the different color schemes, want to throw that out there, are for the upgrade package. However, some colors match other niches so that you can seamlessly integrate into different other cities, different other niches, and play around, have maximal control over your directory. Otherwise, the standard color option is the red color option. But being able to scale this up and multiply your income is essential with the developer's license so that you can expand into different cities and different niches. So, let me talk a little bit more about those advanced tactics. Some of those advanced tactics that we just don't have because we only have 12 minutes. Because otherwise you won't be able to get the best deal on this if I'm too long on here. But I have a
12
way to
minutes
solve
and
that.
counting before we're live, guys.
is scaling up by hiring a telemarketing team in the Philippines. Why is that the best thing? Why? Number one, Philippines. They have great English. Javar and Abigail on our team are amazing. Plus, you could take this in-house, but you really want to go and get a telemarketing team. Why? Because they already have the expertise. And at $6 an hour, honestly, is it worth it for you to train someone to bring that in-house unless you're scaling up to a point where you're maybe bringing in $1,000-$2,000 a day? Not necessarily. Driving Facebook traffic in the directory, and this is the traffic part of it. We're going to also touch upon that. We have 3 sessions set aside for people who get in on this. 3 bonus sessions set aside for next week, where we're going to cover in depth because we just don't have enough time to go into in depth into all these advanced strategies. We're going to cover the traffic part of it, the exact monetization part of it as well, and some strategic upsells in these different sessions so we can really delve deep into it, dissect it, and give you the step-by-step on that. But as a part of the purchase, when someone signs up for these listings, for one of these listings, give them a 1-hour strategy consultation session. Why? Tell me, everybody, tell me, why is a strategy consultation session where you audit their business and their marketing? Good.
Come
what
on,
does this lead
let's
into?
hear it.
And you frame it because you should be charging $200 to $300 for these. Why? Because it takes you time to prepare it. For an hour of your time, at least $200 to $300 for this, because you're going to go into their business and really dissect it and build that out. So these upsells, that's also one of the sessions. We're going to teach you exactly how you can tear apart their marketing strategy, rebuild it, add a ton of value, where at the end of the session they have no reason to tell you no when you then offer to take their marketing and take it to the next level so 2013 can be their best year for them. So those are let me get into what we prepared exactly. So who's excited about this and who's enjoyed our time, the time that we spent together here? Give me a big yes. Who's enjoyed the time we spent together? And this was just a little piece. I haven't been able to go into in depth, unfortunately. We have very limited time here because we're constrained. Unfortunately, we do have limited time here. So All right, I see a lot of people are excited, so let's get right into what we prepared for you here, okay? The standard package. The standard package, you get this entire directory, limited to one domain, yes, but you get this entire directory, a $97 value, if that's what you want to put on it. Honestly, and this is being straight up honest, we've invested thousands of dollars into getting this, everything, time. I can't even talk about the countless hours of time we spent on this, but the money we spend, $1,000. And if you wanted to get something like this yourself, that's the type of investment you have to make. With the standard package, you get integration with social media as well. You get all the integration with social media as well. You get all those features that we went over. All of that, we're not holding that back. You get all of that. We wanted to give you, the whole kahuna, if that's what you want to call it, plus 12 tutorial videos. I take you through how to set all of this up. Why? I wanted to take you through it because I'm coming from that non-technical background, and you'll be able to relate better with me. So it's easier for you to set this up, and it's really that dead simple. I take you step by step into how to setting this up for your own city, for your own niche, to make it really easy so that you can have that up and running, get into it right after this call, and have it up and running by the end of the day. Plus an additional coaching session, which is this session right here. I'm going to upload that, but you only get access to that if you get in on this. But I'm going to upload that. We got to render the video, so that's going to be under that bonus tab. You're not going to see anything there yet because number one, we haven't rendered this video. This is live, and the 3 bonus sessions. The 3 bonus sessions next week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. They're going to be also recorded, but Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, we're going to give live coaching sessions on, number one, monetization strategies is the first session. Second session is the upsell strategies and how to upsell them from the premium listing on how to upsell them on these $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 packages. The monetization is how to build a directory to up to a level of $5,000 worth of passive income. And then the third session is a mystery session. I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm going to be a tease. I got to tease you a little bit. So those are going to be live. There's going to be Q&As on those as well. And we might throw in even some more cool stuff as well. So, yeah, go ahead, Neil.
No, Vince was just saying that if he could, he'd be doing cartwheels right now because this is the holy grail.
You could do virtual cartwheels.
Yeah, you could do small cartwheels.
So if you want to put a price tag on it, some people love putting. I mean, I think it would be crazy even if we sold this for $997. But if you want to put a price tag on it, $500 in value, I think that would still be a steal. What about the upgrade package? You get the developer's license. In the upgrade package, you get the developer's license so you can build multiple 6-figure businesses with each one of these directories and expand, multiply your income. Once you set up for one niche, then it's so easy to scale up. Let's say you do restaurants first, then hit dentists, then hit lawyers, all in your city, hit plumbers, and start building passive income with each one of these directories in your city with different niches. And especially with some of these high ticket niches like dealerships, lawyers, they have no problem throwing $97 to be listed a month. Who cares? Yeah. How much is one lead worth to them? So that developer's license is in the upgrade package so that you can expand. Plus you get those additional color themes to seamlessly integrate in other niches and other cities so that it's not just red. The standard package is just the red option. So you get all those additional color themes. You get 5 additional for 6 in total. And we're going to give you, this is special. We just added this, and we're doing an even additional session. This is going to be and we didn't want to reveal this.
No.
Because, if we didn't want to reveal this because this is kind of a secret thing that we have going on right now with our telemarketing operations. But how, you could go in and basically engage one of these telemarketing teams, and we'll tell you exactly what we're doing in our own business and how we're taken this directory to the next level and just have them hit up hundreds and hundreds of businesses in different niches, and put the lead generation and even the sales part on an autopilot, and just scale this up to a whole different level. That advanced session is, I think, going to blow people away. But that's only if you get the upgrade package.
Yeah.
So we got about 4 minutes left. I want to give everyone the link ahead of time, just so, because it's going to be on a dime sale. The standard package, like I said, I mean, even if we gave this away for $400, we're not even doing it for $200. The standard package is just $7, guys.
This is crazy.
$7, and the upgrade pack. Go ahead, Neil.
No. I mean, $7 is absolute madness. I know it's on a dime sale and it's going to go up, but seriously, you've all just seen what you're going to get for $7 if you're lucky enough to get it quick enough. I mean, who thinks that's crazy value for money?
I hope people do. I really hope people do.
If they don't, then we'll just stop the launch right now.
Yeah.
I mean, please, come on, guys.
And so let me go over before this launches, before it goes live in about 2 minutes. Let me tell you a couple more things. Standard package $7, upgrade package $37. Dime sale is increasing very fast. Okay, it's not right now. It's not live yet, but it is going to increase. So you want to get in. You want to get in right in. There is no buy button yet because it's going to go live exactly at 9 a.m. Okay, so just keep on refreshing that page, and go through the link WPMobiDirectories.com/buy. That is the straight link. We did set up a redirect, but just want to let you know, because I know a lot of people were sent here from affiliates. You will, whatever link you click last, this is the straight link. We're not giving any affiliate links here at all. Whatever affiliate link you click last, if some people are offering, some affiliates are offering bonus packages, that's the bonus that you're going to get. Okay, just want to throw that out there. This is not going to override anything, so you can feel safe with that. So WPMobiDirectories.com /buy. Now, we didn't even talk about the proof. If you look on the sales page, Les made $5,000 already.
This is real money, guys. Okay.
And we didn't want to give you proof.
Absolutely real money.
We don't want to throw we're the gurus, right? But Les, who had no experience with directories, already made $5,000. There's another video up there from Steven, who's taken this to restaurants, who's made money with this. There is just, and you can see all of all the proof there. I'm not even going to go into it. To blow you away even more, of course, there's that 30-day money-back guarantee. Karen says supposedly it's live. Supposedly it's live. So people, supposedly it's live. Just want to let you know. Avi, if you want to throw that link in there as well. Second thing, 30-day money-back guarantee. Of course, everyone's doing that, right? But on the standard package, you get a double your money-back guarantee. If you can show us that you implemented this, double your money-back guarantee. We want to blow this away, that there is no reason that anyone should not get this. Double your money-back guarantee, just to make sure that everyone gets in, because it's just going to be insane. It's just going to be crazy. So double your money-back guarantee on top of that as well for the standard package. Get both the standard package, upgrade package. There's no risk at all. I think it's going to go crazy now. It's going to get insane. Now, what else?
We can't say fairer than that, guys. Okay, so you've got our standard ironclad money-back guarantee. Any reason whatsoever, just hit us up and you get your refund. And a double your money-back guarantee if you can prove you've tried to use it and it's not working out for you. Okay, but you need to have at least made your customizations, uploaded it. You need to prove it, but we will honor that. So there's no risk whatsoever.
So refresh your page to see the buy button. Just refresh your page, okay? Warrior Plus seems to be bogged down already. Oh no. No buy button for developer's license. Uh-oh. Avi, can you check that? Service temporarily unavailable. No!
No, crazy.
Oh, no. So some people got it. It might have crashed. I don't know. There's over 600 people on this call. Let me tell you another thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting on a live Q&A session for everyone. I want to make sure everyone's taken care of, okay? That's one, you know, if you've been to our training sessions before, I'll stay on an hour after. Today I'm going to stay on for 6 hours. For 6 hours to make sure everyone's taken care of, everyone's set up, and it's going to be fun too. Why? We wanted to create an event out of this. So live Q&A, because I know a ton of you have questions. So in case you have questions, I'm going to be on that call answering questions all day long, whatever question you have, maybe doing a little more demos. We're going to be giving away as well some of our old products, just a lucky few, maybe like, I don't know, 1, 2 an hour, we'll see. Just giving away, make it fun so people can hang out with us if you just want to hang out in there. We're going to have special guests on there. I think Mario Brown, Brian Anderson are going to stop by. Balaji, Ryan McKinney, just a couple people are going to be stopping by the live Q&A, and it's just going to be fun. So number one, so that you can be taken care of, so all your questions are answered, just so you know everything is that you have everything. All right. So first, you got to get the standard package in order to then get the upgrade package. Make sure. I see some people are getting. I'm doing the live Q&A in about 10 minutes. Okay. Live Q&A in about 10 minutes.
We'll all be popping in and out. Guys, you really need to get on this quick to get it at the cheapest price because it's gone.
Yeah. You can't get the upgrade tomorrow. You can get it, but it's going to be the price is going to probably skyrocket. Okay. So
awesome.
get both the standard package and the upgrade. The link for the live Q&A, we're going to be sending it out. Avi, if you could send it out as well. And it's going to be on the it's on the sales page. So just click. If you look on the sales page, there should be a button there that says "Join us live." And if you just click on that.
Very, very important, John. When you've bought the $37 upgrade, you do not need the following product. Okay, the second OTO is actually a downsell. So if you've got the first OTO, please do not buy the second OTO in the cycle. There was no way we could stop that being presented to you, but you don't need it. Okay.
And some people are asking, are we going to record the live Q&A? Guys, it's going to be 6 hours. I don't think anyone's going to watch 6 hours of that.
It's going to be for a start.
It's more of a fun thing. You're not going to miss anything. It's only if people have questions. We're going to cover everything in those 3 sessions next week. So don't worry about watching that. You're not going to miss anything. It's just to make sure everyone's taken care of.
Are we doing a second one on the following day?
Yeah, we might even do one tomorrow. That'll be a surprise if we do. Okay, I don't want to promise that one yet, but if we do, we'll make it a surprise, okay?
And we're full of surprises, right? Those of you who know us know that about us, yeah?
Yep.
Sam, I don't know why it's not working. The thing is, the orders are coming in so quickly, you're just going to have to keep trying, I mean, I'm not sure what we can do for you. Multi-site functionality. If you've got the upgrade package, yes, you can create as many directories as you like. One thing I want to point out, guys, this is a mobile theme, okay? This is not a responsive design. So this is designed to do one job and do it well. It's not a jack of all trades, it's a master of one. That's it. Okay, so anybody asking about responsive design, it is not responsive design. This is purely for smartphones. But what it does do, it does it very, very well. You still there, E?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. So who has problems with...
Seriously, guys, you need to be on this I'm not just pushing you. I'm doing this for your own good. If you want this at the cheapest price, you need to be buying right now. If you're sitting on the fence for any reason whatsoever, then just let us know, because this is going completely ballistic. I'm sorry if I sound distracted, but you can imagine there's a million and one things happening right now. So I'm sorry.
Yep, and
Why has it all gone quiet? Everyone's gone quiet.
sorry, I'm just putting. I'm just putting.
Okay, so let me, while he's doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah, can you just go over a couple things?
Yeah, a couple of things, okay. Obviously, we had loads of questions about traffic, okay. Now, we will be covering techniques, the techniques that we found to be successful during the course of the 3 bonus live webinars, okay. Now, just on a very basic level, if you want to go and do your SEO, then you just SEO these things the same as you would any other website. But obviously you pay attention to the location. So you make sure location is in everything, post title, meta tags, in the content, you know, get your backlinks and everything else. But do you really want to wait months for this to get picked up by Google? There's no shortcut if you're going to do SEO. But there is a shortcut, and we're going to show you what that is. Most of you probably know what it is, but I mean, this isn't a training session, okay? So we're not going to cover that now. But over the course of those 3 webinars, you will, we will be covering those techniques, and that gives you leverage when you go to the businesses. Because the other thing you want to try and do is, you know, stop beating your heads against the brick wall and swimming against the tide. You know, creating a community is the most valuable asset you can give to a business. I mean, I'm sure everybody, do you get my drift? Where's the developers buy button? It should be on the Cool Ray. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Dean, great. Wally, yes. Awesome.
All right.
And again, let me just apologize if we've missed any questions, and I've seen a few people shouting at us. There's no need to shout, you know. It's just that if you could actually see what we see and see the speed
there's hundreds of questions.
It just
really apologize.
Continual scroll of like myriads of questions. So we just, you know, we apologize.
So I think it's going kind of crazy here. This dime sale. So has anyone not been able to get in? Has anyone not? Oh, I see a lot of people saying me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just try to get in. We also I send you a link to your email. All of you should have a link in your email as well. So that should be working as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, developers buy button. There's no buy button. I don't know. I don't know about that.
You know,
all right, let me just go to the restroom for. I'll be right back in about 1 minute. Okay. Let me just go to the while Neil takes care of you, and then we'll jump in the live Q&A. Okay.
I was just. Sorry if you guys heard that. I was just testing the OTO page. I can definitely see the buy button there. If you scroll down to the bottom, refresh the page, guys, please. You know, it's difficult for us to emulate the problems that you see if we can't get it to do what it's doing on your end. Okay, yes, there might be some naming convention issues. Developer and Developer plus 5, they're the same thing. So don't worry about it. You will get the 5 other color schemes. Michael, no, I'm sorry, man. If you buy it at a later date, you'll be paying whatever the price is at the time. Again, nothing we can do about that. Jason, you can't log in. Well, you can't log into the members area. Avi, could you just, if you're there, could you pop the support link in?
Hey,
so
Neil.
Jason. Yeah, Jason's. I was just asking if Avi could pop the support address in so that Jason.
Do you want to stay in here and I'll go to the other Q&A? Maybe.
Well, I've got to do the thread as well, dude. So. Okay,
so why don't we read it? Let me stop the recording.
Yeah.
And let's